plays in this game. You know why? Because I've seen him be the best quarterback in the world in so many moments that matter, that what Patrick Mahomes does in the first week of the season is just the first week of the season for me. For Justin Herbert, right, this dude that we crown a top 10 quarterback, this person that his own coach says everybody else needs to raise their level of play in order to be in the position that he's in. You're talking about the last time Patrick Mahomes played? I know you watch a lot of film. You probably watch so much film and you didn't backlog so much stuff. You probably pushed away what Justin Herbert looked like against the Texans.
It was bad.
You probably thought that to myself, there ain't no way Justin Herbert threw more interceptions in one playoff game than he did the entire season. Not Mr. I could throw a football through a pinhole. Not him. Not look how tall he is. Look at his flowing locks. Look who his new girlfriend is. Right? Not that guy. Justin Herbert, whenever it matters, has been terrible. Justin Herbert didn't win big games in college as talented as he was. Justin Herbert in 2 games in the playoffs in the league. You lose a 27-0 lead. You go throw 4 interceptions against the Texans. I think Justin Herbert is extremely talented. I also think Justin Herbert is the fun friend, right? Justin Herbert is the friend you invite over when you're having a party. If something serious is happening, you don't bring him over because he's not responsible, accountable, and you can't.
What did I tell y'all, man? And y'all see that clown, Ryan Clark, what he just said about Justin Herbert? Not just Ryan Clark, everybody. Stephen A. Smith disrespecting Justin Herbert. Ryan Clark disrespecting Justin Herbert. Emmanuel Acho disrespecting Herbert. Joy Taylor disrespecting Herbert. Who else? Nick Wright disrespecting Justin Herbert. I hear these clowns every single time a Justin Herbert segment comes up. All of these fools keep saying the same stupid, ridiculous nonsense. And Justin Herbert made an example out of all those idiots. This is why you need to do your stupid homework. This is why you need to do your homework. Because it's a shame when you hear people who actually played the game, like, oh yeah, James Jones, Shady McCoy, like Ryan Clark. When you actually hear the people who actually played the game, and then when they talk about players who actually are great, they generalize. And if you get your head out of a shell, if you actually think beyond your perimeter, I don't care how great they were. They sound like a fool when they are disrespecting a player that actually is great. And then they get biased and they overrate a player that is great, but when he does things that's not so great, they come up with excuses, like Joe Burrow. Like, I seen Joe Burrow play bad games, but what they do, they don't talk about the games that Joe Burrow played bad on. Every single time with Justin Herbert, when he comes up short, they magnify it. When he did something great, they don't talk about it. The media doesn't pick up on it. They over here generalize every single game when Justin Herbert fell short. Like every single other quarterback has not fell short in their career. I have seen Tom Brady fall short in his career plenty of times. I have seen Tom Brady win Super Bowls in the elementary stages of his career purely off the back of his defense. Literally, if it wasn't for a great defense, Tom Brady would never won. But I was still saying Tom Brady was the greatest quarterback of all time because I was literally watching the game with my eyes. Like I have a talent of recognizing talent. I recognize game. I've been saying Tom Brady was the GOAT since I was 14 years old. I was 14 in 2004. No lie. God is my witness. I swear to God, I've been saying it. I'm saying the same thing about Justin Herbert. I know how great of a player Justin Herbert is because I literally have seen every single game that Justin Herbert has played as a pro, not in college. I wasn't that big on Justin Herbert coming out of college. As a matter of fact, I did not want the Chargers to draft Justin Herbert. That's me. That's some honesty for y'all's ass right there. I didn't want the Chargers to draft him. When they drafted him, I was like, okay, well, let's see what happens. First game, that's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. I was like, he can only go up from here. He can only go up from here. And he has. And the media has been just disrespecting him. He's only in his 6th year. Talking about, oh, he can't get it done. He can't get it done. As if he won't be able to get it done. He's only in his 6th year. All of y'all are clowns. I don't care. Ryan Clark is a clown. Stephen A. Smith is a clown. Shady is a clown. Emmanuel Acho is a clown. Joy Taylor is a clown. Nick Wright's a clown. Ryan, all y'all are fools. And Justin Herbert made an example out of all y'all. Tonight. He shredded Steve Spagnuolo's defense. That is a great defense. Steve Spagnuolo is a phenomenal defensive coordinator, and Justin Herbert went out there and destroyed that defense with his legs and with his arm. I said this before. I told you guys. I said I would just like to see Justin Herbert use his legs a little bit more. When he uses his legs a little bit more, he is going to be extremely dangerous to stop. What happened? They couldn't stop him at all. And this is with a offensive line that is very questionable. Our offensive line was kind of questionable with Rashawn Slater was not out. When Rashawn Slater goes down, Mekhi Becton in and out. I'm like, bro, what did we get you for? He taught first. He missed some days in training camp, and then they talk about he got stomach issues. I'm like, bro, what you eat? So our offensive line, our starters is just only reliable offensive lineman, pro offensive lineman Joe Alt. That's it. And Justin Herbert went out there and destroyed the Chiefs' defense, destroyed them. Our running game was average. It looked no better than last year. Amari Hampton will kick in. Najee Harris will kick in. It was all Justin Herbert. The ball was in his hands 90% of the time throughout the entire night. He couldn't be stopped, bro. He couldn't be stopped. I want to know what y'all gonna say now, because I have been hearing the disrespect of Herbo for years now, and the only thing they can say, oh, he can't win in the big games. They talk about, they generalize the Jacksonville Jaguars game as if they didn't watch the game. Oh, he couldn't come up. He couldn't score. Bro, our defense gave up 27 unanswered points. You gonna put that all on Justin Herbert? Oh, he played terrible in the Texans game. He threw 3 interceptions all year, and then he plays against the Texans. He throws 4 interceptions. Why did he throw 4 interceptions? Why? That pisses me off. The generalizing of these analysts, man. They get paid all this money. Some of these guys have played pro ball. Some of them future Hall of Famers, and they're just generalizing. And it makes me feel you're not watching as much film as you're saying you are. You can't be. You have way more access to film than I do, and I can see the BS between the details that you're talking about, of your analysis of what you're talking about. They're all just fools, man. They're all just fools. It's the media. I don't care how credible of an individual you are. I don't care what the hell you did. If your analysis is stupid, it's stupid. And all of their analysis, most of their analysis, because there are some people who doesn't disrespect Justin Herbert, who are fair, like Do. I like Dan Orlovsky's takes. I like some of his takes. Some people jumps down on Dan Orlovsky's takes, but some of his takes I actually think he actually is fair. Chase Daniels wasn't disrespecting Herbo. There are some of them that don't disrespect them because they know how great Justin Herbert actually is, and they know that football as a team sport is complementary football, and most of the time that's why Patrick Mahomes has been winning all those games. Patrick Mahomes has Andy Reid his entire career. Andy Reid is a Hall of Fame coach. Justin Herbert just got Jim Harbaugh. You guys aren't talking about the terrible coach that Justin Herbert had early in his career. But you know what? Like I said before, I've been saying it for you. I said coaching matters. Way before Harbaugh got there, I was like, coaching matters. Look at the terrible situations that Brandon Staley was putting Herbert in. Terrible situations. This is just the beginning, man. This is just one game. Like Herbert said at the end of the game, it's just one game. And it literally is just one game. Because y'all in for a rude awakening. He's about to make all of y'all fools, all the media, and some fans too, and y'all fans too, because I see a lot of fans disrespecting Herbert. Oh, we can't win in the big game. He can't win the big one. He actually has won some big games. He actually did have some key moments. I've seen him win some games for the Chargers. If it wasn't for Herbert, the Chargers would not have been going to the playoffs. He has been carrying this team on his back since he's been a starter. And he did the same thing tonight. We got the Raiders next week. I'm not worried about that game. We're going to win that game. That's a win right there. We're going 2-0, baby. The Chargers are not playing. And so I didn't even care about pulling up stats, man. I watched the whole game, and I wanted to intentionally have this be about Herbert. Because you guys have been disrespecting him. And it's time for y'all to start showing some respect. And I'm glad my boy Keenan got a dub. He got a touchdown. Trey Harris had a big catch. I think it was on 3rd down. I don't think KLS got any catches. Marion Hampton was okay. Najee, he had a pretty big run. And yeah, I'm happy about our offensive line. They played they played very well. I'm very happy how they came through with the question marks that we had all year, and with Sean Slater going down, Mekhi Becton going in and out. I was very impressed. Jim Harbaugh is such a hell of a coach, man. I heard Shady last year say something stupid when the Chiefs beat us last year. He was like, "Oh, I heard Jim Harbaugh. He said that." Oh, when Jim Harbaugh said that he wants to take Justin Herbert to the Hall of Fame, Shady was getting on Herbert about that. He was like, "What do you mean Hall of Fame, bro? Hall of Fame?" He's like, "Bro, you ain't even going to the Hall of Fame talking like that." That's the stupidest thing I've heard Shady say. How dumb is that? Jim Harbaugh is going to the Hall of Fame, dummy. Jim Harbaugh is a hell of a coach, bro. The last time he was in the league, you just not see what he did to the 49ers? If he stays in the NFL, he's going to keep coaching like they wins everywhere he goes. How in the hell is he not going to the Hall of Fame? That's what I'm saying. Like these dudes, they say the most stupidest stuff. Like, I know I will say stuff like a player is overrated, but I will never say a player that's great is not good, or stuff like that. Like how they knocked Justin Herbert. You guys hear me say in the same sentence, I'll say Joe Burrow's overrated, but he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. You can still be great and still be overrated. Meaning, if you're going to, because when Joe Burrow was his earlier years when he was in the league, when they went to the Super Bowl and then they went to AFC Championship, they was trying to put this dude on the same level as Tom Brady. Y'all remember that? It's like, bro, Patrick Mahomes, trying to put Patrick Mahomes in the same level as Tom Brady. Tom Brady has had 3 Hall of Fame careers. 3. Patrick Mahomes has a long way to go before he gets on Brady's level. Long way to go. And last time I checked, Tom Brady ain't never got his ass whooped in a Super Bowl. Ain't never got blown out. Never got dog walked. Never got exposed. At least in a Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes did. It's way too early for him to be getting a dog walk like that. Way too early. All I know is the older Tom Brady got, the more he excelled. I said this before. I said this plenty of times before in my videos. I said in football, especially NFL, you're never the same. You're either getting worse or you're getting better. That's why Tom Brady is the GOAT. Because the longer he stayed in the league, he just kept getting better. Better. I said this. I'm coming at you, Charger fans now, because I came after the meeting about Justin Herbert, but I'm coming at you, Charger fans now, and you guys know what I'm coming at y'all for, because you disrespected Quentin Johnston. Quentin Johnston came up big tonight. I said in my last video, I told you guys, I said, as long as Quentin Johnston just keeps advancing, keep excelling, that's all that matters, bro. You guys are knocking this dude because he had some drops. Terrell Owens is outside of Justin Jefferson. I'm about to name some like 3 receivers that I'm really big on. But outside of because I'm about to say like they're my favorite. I mean, how many favorites do I have? I'm gonna have. But outside of Justin Jefferson, Andre Johnson, and Keenan Allen and AJ Green, Terrell Owens is my favorite wide receiver of all time. Like, I'm sorry, man. I love them. I love them dudes. Those 4 are my dogs. Like, I loved AJ Green when he was at Georgia. Loved AJ Green. Justin Jetta, it's my dog. I love Andre Johnson. I always loved Andre Johnson. I fell in love with Andre Johnson when he was giving me on them points in fantasy. Like, for real. But I'm mentioning T.O. because T.O. had some drops. T.O. had issues with drops. T.O., in my opinion, is the greatest wide receiver to have ever lived. I think I'm the only person on planet Earth who puts T.O. over Jerry Rice. I know I probably am a fool for doing that, but I have my reasons why I will put T.O. over Jerry Rice. I have my reasons. It's whatever. I could be wrong. I could be a little biased, but it's whatever. But the point I'm getting at is that T.O. had issues with drops. Jamar Chase had some issues with the drops in his rookie year. It happens, bro. It happens. All I needed to see from Quentin was last year was he better that year than he was his previous year, and he was. This year he's already off on a big start. Already. So Charger fans, chill out knocking QJ. Chill out with that. It's ridiculous, it's dumb, it's unnecessary. And it's just flat out wrong. He's a very, very good player. And he's going to become a very great player if he keeps that. He's going to be a Hall of Famer if he keeps advancing the way he is. Again, he led the team in touchdowns last year. He played a big night tonight. So chill, okay? Chill on the QJ hate. And Justin Herbert got some toys. I mean, QJ keeps advancing. Keenan Allen, you already know what Keenan Allen about. And then Ladd. You got Ladd, QJ, and Keenan. Oh, my God. And then Trey Harris and KLS come in every now and then and get some big catches. Bruh. Justin Herbert might throw for over 5,000 yards this year. He might. I was playing around with my friend. I was like, man, Justin Herbert going to throw for 6K. I don't know if he's going to throw for, I don't think he'll throw for 6K, but I mean, hey, he keep having games like this tonight. Shoot. Man. I look, man, y'all see how pumped I am. And because if you guys just never just disrespect Justin Herbert, man, you guys will never see me going off like this. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like that receiver who's in love with his quarterback, man. And yeah, I see the disrespect. I'm like, bro, y'all chill out, man, disrespecting my quarterback. I'm gonna go to war for my boy. I'm gonna fight for my boy. You know what I'm saying? Or like that offensive lineman or center. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect my quarterback, man. Don't disrespect my quarterback. You know what I'm saying? If Justin Herbert ain't playing well, he's not playing well. I'm not gonna be biased on it. I was mad at Phillip Rivers for so long. Because I feel like Phillip Rivers threw away so many games. So, but I sit here and I watched every single game of Herbo, man. And I've hardly seen him make mistakes for real. I said this before. I was like, Justin Herbert's only issue is that he's too robotic. He's too mechanical. He's too fundamentally sound. He broke out of that shell tonight. I've never seen Justin Herbert play a game like this. He's always thrown for 300 yards. But the volume of how he got those 300 yards. He broke out of his shell, man. I try to tell you guys. I'm honest. I'm an honest person. That's why it looks like I'm right most of the time when I'm watching this game. Football is not a hard sport to understand. It's really not. You just can't be too damn biased, and you gotta be honest, and you gotta trust your eyes. Study the game, analyze. Don't be freaking just reading up on stats and watching highlights and listen to the media and think you know the game. Cause you don't. You know difference is somebody who just memorized facts or who just listens to the news and think you know everything. It's the same thing. No, you just know surface level information. That's it. You don't know the context of it. You don't know the deep message or the root cause of why this is happening. And that's what makes me angry about these analysts. And that's what makes me angry about a lot of people. You sit here and you memorize facts, you look at the highlights, you listen to the news, you listen to the media, and you think you know everything. No. It's going to take some more to get an understanding. There's a difference between knowledge and understanding. And so that's why when I hear guys like who played the game, and I know who knows the game, and they get biased, and they say stupid generic crap. You know, guys like Ryan Clark and all the other dudes. And Ryan Clark was never a great player. I never thought Ryan Clark was even a good player. I always thought he was just average. To be honest, I thought he was. I mean, he's not bad. He wasn't bad at the Steelers, but, you know, he had a pretty solid career. You know, but it's whatever, man. It's whatever. But, hey, I said the Chargers was going to win 27-26. They won 27-21. I said that. So I was pretty close. So that's me telling that's me showing to you guys that I actually look deep into this game. Like I try to force myself to have more time because I'm running I'm building a few different businesses. But I take this sport very serious. I don't watch this game as a fan. I mean, I do watch it as a fan, but I watch it as like a coach, as a player. So, especially, and I want to give you guys valuable content. So I think really deep into these games. I thought the Chiefs was going to score a little bit more, but they didn't. I'm actually upset. Oh, speaking of that, I'm a little upset about our secondary. The big plays that we was giving up. I don't care if it's Patrick Mahomes. I don't care if it's Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce. We can't be giving up those big plays like that, man. We gave up way too many big plays. If we didn't give up those big plays, the game would have been a blowout. We can't do that. I hope Jim Harbaugh, Jesse Minter, they go and clean up some stuff on that defense, because that defense left a lot on the table. Like, you cannot be letting Patrick Mahomes convert on fourth downs like that. I don't give a damn it's Patrick Mahomes, man. We're the Chargers. We're greater than that. And especially on the last drive, man. The last time, I think it was the last time that Patrick Mahomes had the ball in his hands. And he had that big convert touchdown to, I can't remember that guy's name. But he threw that bomb, man, to that receiver on fourth down. And then he did the same thing with Travis Kelce. We can't be doing that. We can't be giving up those plays, man. We can't do that. I know Harbaugh's going to have that to get that together, though. But other than that, man, I'm so happy about Deion Henley, boy. That boy Deion Henley. That's the Ranger right there. That Deion Henley is a dog. After this year, the league is going to know who number 0 is on the Chargers. I'm telling y'all right now, man. Man, Deion Henley had a great year last year. He going to have an even better year this year. That dude's a dog, man. And who else? Yeah, but Darren James, all like always, coming up big. Man, we got some dogs on that defense, so we gonna clean that up. So clean up some stuff, man, because we can't be giving up those big plays, especially on fourth down. Now I do like our red zone defense. Outside of that run that we allowed Patrick Mahomes had, a run and touchdown, again giving up plays that we shouldn't be giving up. But it's okay though, man. We came away with a win. We got the W. We won the game. We won the game that we weren't supposed to win. I put it to you like that. the Chargers don't win games like this because we never had a coach like this. So it's time for the league to wake up and start putting some respect on our name because Harbaugh is not playing games. Harbaugh hears all the talk in the media, and I'm pretty sure it pisses him off like it pisses me off. And I'm pretty sure Harbaugh is probably coming in there with his phone like, y'all hear this? Y'all hear what they saying? He probably going to have Emmanuel Acho talking, disrespecting Justin Herbert. He probably got Justin Herbert listening to it. Now this is what they think of you. This is what they think of you. So, hey man. Well, I'm gonna close it right there, man. I don't want to waste too much of y'all's time because I'm rambling, but hey man. This is what y'all gonna get when I see the disrespect and then Justin Herbert gonna go off like that. Godly. So we'll be back very soon. That's the Chargers and Chiefs or Chiefs Chargers recap right there. And man, let me put some respect on Patrick Mahomes though, man. Patrick Mahomes played a hell of a game. He's a great man. Patrick Mahomes did his thing. He did Patrick Mahomes did some Patrick Mahomes things. He's a hell of a player, especially when Xavier Worthy went down, and Patrick Mahomes just still showed up, man. And Josh Simmons had an okay game, but it doesn't matter, man. Patrick Mahomes has shown that it doesn't matter who's on that offense, as long as that ball in his hands, he's going to make plays and he's going to give that team always a chance to win. Hell of a player. Forget quarterback. Hell of a player. Hell of a football player. He is a football player. I love his competitiveness, man. I love his competitiveness. And I love when he runs the ball. He runs that ball like a rundown running back. He ain't shying away from contact. I love how tough Patrick Mahomes is. I really do. He's a tough guy. Tough dude. So, yeah. That's it, man. That's all I got to say. And, yeah, we'll be back very soon. And thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about the recap in the comments. And we're going to be up back. Peace all day.